We've seen in the last years there's been a lot of digestion of what the worst case scenario, a lot of digestion and adjustment for what the worst case of the trade, of the worst case outcome of the trade scenario could be. So we've actually seen, and this is a cool thing that we've been hearing on the different earnings calls, we've seen the companies shift their supply chains. We've seen the investors look at the actual numbers and say like, whoa, we were only spending $30 billion, but on Monday we erased $700 billion of market cap from stocks. This isn't reasonable. And so all of these things, the psychology as well as the operation and logistics, have been digested over the last year. For my part, I was actually putting client money to work on Monday and kind of welcoming the fact that there is still noise and fluctuation on the rogue tweets.
We've come so far that even the man to your left, Quint Tatro, Mr. Negative the last few times that you've been on, right?
Wow.
Yeah, now he has to look at that. Look, he has a smile on his face now. Even you have turned around.
No, I'm glad you brought it up. If you didn't, I would have. It's okay to be wrong. It's not okay to stay wrong. And if you recall, last time I was at this fine desk with you fine folks, my primary concern was not China or trade. It was earnings and a slowing down in the economy. We had cash on the sidelines. We were waiting to see how Q1 transpired. I was pleasantly pleased that these announcements that came out, the earnings that came in, were not, terrible.
You were in the earnings recession camp, right?
I was in, yeah, for sure. I mean, my belief was that earnings, even though the analysts had adjusted those, they were going to continue to come in, and we were going to see some real slowdown in the economy. That did not happen. I wasn't going to then chase. We had this run-up thereafter, right? All of a sudden, everyone, I think, collectively breathed a sigh of earnings relief.
Yeah.
The market scooted higher. That was painful for me, sitting on the sideline, watching names that I liked that had reported. But then we got a headline that created this short-term weakness that allowed us to again, buy into the fundamental story. So, I commend Jenny. She didn't change her tune the last time I was on here. She was present with the earnings, talking about valuations. I believed they were going to be slowing. I ate some crow, but you know what? When we get weakness on headlines, we change our opinion. We put some money to work. I think now, though, you have to make sure what you own is mitigated. That's a big difference from what's moving higher today and what isn't.